Since January the 1st, it has been a bloody and deadly new year right here in Indianapolis. There is a thirst to find solutions to the gun violence. A new initiative hopes to make a difference. As WRTV's Adam Schumes tells us, they're starting their plan in specific parts of our city.
On Indy's east side, you'll find Diane Holt.
Definitely from where I'm from, you didn't hear of gun violence and all that, but now it's just about every night you hear 2 or 3 people getting killed.
Holt is talking about her community. That's been her home for nearly 40 years.
It's just mind-boggling, really it is. And I used to hate living on the street.
Her neighborhood near Brookside Avenue is one of 5 zip codes that city stats show have been most impacted by gun violence. IMPD defines those zip codes based on homicides and non-fatal shootings. As you can see here, the issue is not centralized to one part of Indy.
Please open your eyes. Life's getting too short.
Resolving conflict is not easy. Communication is not easy.
Vanessa Romero and her team with the Indy Center for Conflict Resolution are working to teach people how to solve their problems without guns. It's a new initiative that's centered around holding mock community sessions that puts community members in real-life situations and teaches them how to resolve conflict.
It's the last thing that somebody wants to do. They don't want to talk to somebody that they're in conflict with.
We have to get people outside of the mindset that you do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you.
Gerald Harney is an outreach worker with the city and works with the Center of Conflict Resolution. His goal is to work with people in communities who are most impacted by gun violence.
And I don't know why it's just cool to be tough, I guess. It's cool to act hard nowadays. I don't understand it. Maybe it's people don't value life.
Harney and Romero can't fight this battle alone and are calling on the community.
There's 99 neighborhoods in our city of Indianapolis. We want to provide a trained mediator in every neighborhood.
To get others involved and to be a part of the solution.
I think we're way past due for it.
In Indianapolis, Adam Schumes, WRTV.
We have more details on this Friday afternoon. With the help of the City Violence Reduction Plan, 50 peacemakers have been added in the last 2 years. Peacemakers, by the way, work with those most at risk of becoming a victim of gun violence or a person who could possibly pull the trigger.
When state lawmakers return to the State House in 3 days to begin the legislative session, they will be greeted with a host of gun safety bills. One bill in the House and Senate would change the legal age to own a gun to 21. Another bill filed by Senator Fadi Kadora would allow local governmental bodies to create their own gun regulations. These laws come as more kids in Indianapolis were killed by guns. In 2022, 15 kids under 18 were shot and killed. And in 2023, there were 21. Kareem Hines works with kids impacted by gun violence. He feels the open carry law contributed to youth gun violence in the city, and that's why he supports changing the age to own a gun.
I think that definitely contributed to the number of youth homicides that we saw in our city. So the fact that legislation in the city, the state, is bringing some increased awareness now to increasing that age limit, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Well, these bills were filed by Democrats, but they feel this is not a partisan issue. They hope to work across the aisle to create what they call needed reform.